Following Prothena Corporation's PRTA announcement that its Phase 3 𝗣𝗥𝗢𝗧𝗔 trial for Birtamimab in patients with all amyloidosis did not meet its primary endpoint, we are providing this due diligence summary to help you make sense of the near-term headwinds and long-term opportunities. Since the company's inception, Prothena has built a diverse and maturing pipeline focused on neurodegenerative and rare amyloid diseases. In addition, the company has established strategic partnerships for multiple programs, including with Roche, Bristol Myers Squibb, and Novo Nordisk. These efforts have positioned Prothena as one of the most comprehensive clinical-stage pure-play biopharmaceutical companies focused on neurodegeneration. Despite today's negative news, Prothena's value proposition remains intact given its healthy balance sheet and diversified set of wholly owned and partnered programs. We highlight our key takeaways on Prothena's wholly owned clinical pipeline below. We remind investors that while this is not an exhaustive list of the company's programs, it does include those that we believe offer the most promise in terms of commercial potential. Wholly owned programs: PRX012 anti-A-beta for Alzheimer's disease, currently in Phase 1 ASCENT study, early readouts expected mid-2025, PRX123 dual A-beta, tau vaccine for Alzheimer's disease, clinical updates expected in 2025, and PRX005 anti-P for Parkinson's disease, awaiting IND clearance. Partnered programs: Prothena anti-alpha-synuclein, partnered with Roche, currently in a Phase 2 program in Parkinson's disease. Update expected mid-2025. BMS-986 for 6 anti-tau, partnered with Bristol Myers Squibb, preclinical, early clinical stage Alzheimer's candidate. Updates expected in 2026. And 𝗤𝗏𝗏 PRX004, partnered with Novo Nordisk, designed for ATTR amyloidosis, eligible for up to $1.2 billion in milestone payments. As such, we are maintaining our hold/watch rating on Prothena with an updated price target of $50 per share. While acknowledging the immediate impact on sentiment and share price, we believe that the company's long-term value proposition remains intact. The company has a strong cash position of $472 million as of Q1 2025, which we estimate will fund operations through key milestones. In our base case, we assume that PRX012 achieves solid Phase 1 safety and PK/PD data and moves into Phase 2. We also assume that PRX123 enters clinical development with positive preclinical data readouts. Our partnered programs also contribute modest non-dilutive capital. This leads us to an estimated upside of 15 to 30% over the next 12 months. In our bull case, which includes positive early data readouts for PRX012 and PRX123 as well as promising interim data for Roche's Prothena and Novo Nordisk exercising their opt-in and progressing PRX004 aggressively, we see upside of 50 to 75% driven by a re-rating of the company's pipeline and deal-driven catalysts. In our bear case, which includes tolerability or formulation issues for PRX012 or PRX123, as well as setbacks for partnered programs due to regulatory or development issues, cash burn increases, and no near-term milestones. We see downside risk of 25 to 40%, which would be driven primarily by additional pipeline attrition and the potential for a broader industry re-rating. The key question we are watching is whether Prothena can successfully advance its wholly owned pipeline candidates, which will ultimately determine the company's future clinical and commercial trajectory. Thanks for watching.